His record is 12-10-5. Giants will skate left to right for this first period. Puck is down. We're underway. Giants in their red primary jerseys this afternoon with black and white trim. Cougars in their whites with red and black trim. Giants in their own zone at the moment. Is Tittleback trying to fly out on the far side and couldn't chip it deep. Kometz got in the way. Carls will play it up to Reich and back into his own zone. It's behind Kometz. He'll have to go back for the puck. Giants quickly changing just 25 seconds in as they get Thorpe out onto the ice. Zemer in his own zone, a cross-ice pass, a lot on that, and yes, that's an icing. Vallis could not get it ahead of Chichkin. The defenseman will play it up for the Cougars for Greening. Cross-ice pass, here's Vallis with a burst down the far side. Vallis with a shot stopped by Hood, and the rebound will go behind the net. A lot of speed from the 20-year-old Borja Vallis from Denver, Colorado. He got right around Leslie, and now Tittleback cross-ice off of Levis into the right corner. Giants trying to get the puck back in the offensive zone. Zemer will get it to Hunter up the far side boards. Tittleback on the back check trying to break it up. And it'll be shot in from center by Vallis. Leslie behind the net for Lynn. Lynn, his pass hit Levis in the back of the leg, but it'll pop free to Leslie. Cross ice at center. It'll go past Levis into the Prince George zone. Off the glass and out from Fraser Leonard. Vallis had it stolen by Ty Halliburton, and Tittleback will shoot it in. How about that goal from Tittleback?
You know, Nate, there were 2 puck retrievals, and those are so important on a power play. They still have 45 seconds left in this power play. It has worked really well so far.
As the next unit now out, Tittleback with speed down the left side and threw it across to the right boards. Thorpe will set things up. Right point, Roberts. Swings it across to Moranov. Now top of the right circle, it's Levis behind him to Roberts. Holding on. Now a snapshot. That's blocked by Zemer. Tittleback back to Roberts. Levis, right circle. Roberts, snapshot. And that's gobbled up by...
One more face-off win by Connor Levis in there, and I think he might get one more Vancouver Giant chance.
Yes, they have 3 shots already in this power play, and Moranov will get it back to Roberts, so they do have an opportunity here. Middle set. Back to Roberts, high slot, right side for Levis. Toe drag and a shot is stopped. Rebound and turned away was Thorpe. A brilliant right pad save from Michaluk. Giants keep it alive. Far boards, it's Moranov. Bumps it back to Middlestead. To Roberts in the middle, down to Levis, and that goes into the corner. Looking for a tip, didn't work. We're back to 5-on-5 as Carls will play it up and Anisimov will clear off the linesman. It'll dribble to Roberts from his own blue line. Leaves it to Middlestead, and he'll dump it in. So Giants do get 5 shots on goal in that power play. They don't score, but they certainly generated a few good looks. Cooper Michaluk, the goaltender who hasn't played since February 4th in a 4-3 overtime loss. Their differential from power play opportunities to power play, obviously, kills, and he said they're in the box more.
Oh, yeah, 194 times to 182 on the power play.
Yeah, so that's something that, I mean, a team as skilled as the Cougars are, to have 12 more penalty kills than power play opportunities is not what they want to have. As they're looking for the puck and to set it up, they will. Kometz left point across to Vallis. Giants aggressive here on the PK. Height into the corner. Leslie trying to break it up. Height will get it to Kometz. Back to Height. Kometz returns it to Height. Down to the goal line. Parasak left side. Looks in front. Lynn got in the way. Parasak got it back. Along the wall for Height. 9.5 to go in this scoreless first period. Cougars on a power play. Parasak again on the goal line. Playing pitch and catch with Height trying to go across to Vallis. Now to Kometz high slot. Height left circle. Parasak try to go back to Height. Leslie almost intercepted it. It'll pop free, but Denis is there. He got it back, takes it into the corner. Denis all the way to the right side, slowing things down, and Moranov read it well. He's going to have, thought maybe a 2-on-1. Levis was too tired.
In this Vancouver power play.
Levis trying to win the faceoff with help from Moranov, but Vallis will get it to Zemer, and the Cougars will get the clear. Prince George is coming off a win at home on Saturday over Everett, although they lost the previous night. So they had a split. Everett visiting 2 in a row up in PG. Thorpe behind the net, battling for that puck, digging away, and it'll come free away from Levis. Roberts will hold in. Great play at the blue line. Levis back to Roberts. This is the second power play unit for Vancouver. Roberts lost it for a sec, got the puck back. Down the left side for Tittleback. Back to Roberts. He'll snap it a low one. Where's the puck somewhere? Thorpe hits Hunter, but he got it up the left boards for Height. And he'll go cross ice off of Parasak out to neutral ice. Gapter ahead for Moranov. He'll get a stick on that to negate the icing as the Giants and Cougars are changing forward units. Chichkin up the far side, and Gapter will block it at center ice. Tittleback will return it to the Giants' right shot defender, and Roberts now. Rink wide feed past Halliburton, but no icing as it goes into the Cougars zone. Tittleback on the forecheck aggressively on Chichkin, who left it behind his own net. Foster's there. Right boards chipped up for Shergott as the Cougars will carry ahead. Now they'll slip it past Gapter. Deep in the Giants zone it goes. Under 2 to go in this first period of play. Roberts battling for it. He got it free to Tittleback, who celebrated his birthday with a marvelous shootout goal that we just saw in-house here at the LEC. A one-hander a la Peter Forsberg. As Tittleback picks off a pass into the middle for Levis. A backhand feed, and that's off a stick picked off by the Cougars as they will clear it out to center ice. Leslie right back in off the stick of Tittleback, but Lynn didn't. Now Thorpe from his own blue line. Tried to play it up the middle. No one home. Final 15 seconds of this opening period. A lane in the neutral zone for Tittleback. Maybe one last chance. Tittleback will enter the attacking zone. Stops up. Turns back. Nice pass across the ice. Halliburton takes it into the corner. Turns back. Throws it on net, and that'll do it for the first period. 1-0 lead so far after 20 minutes of play on the Prince George Cougars. Second period now officially underway. Giants are skating right to left for this second in their red primary jerseys with black and white trim as Roberts waiting behind the net. A very passive forecheck for the Cougars. As it is 5-on-5 to start this period up the middle. Here's Halliburton on a breakaway, and he snapped it wide of the net. Oh, what a pass from Middlestead to find him free and open. Roberts will hold in from the line. A shot is stopped by the pad. Back up to Roberts. Right circle, a low one, and that just missed the net. Good pressure early from Vancouver. Middlestead will hold it in. The corner for Halliburton behind the net for Levis. Levis back to Halliburton on the goal line. Returns it to the corner for Levis. Up to Middlestead. Left point, no shot. Will throw it back down low, out of the reach of Halliburton. They'll go to the far boards. Vallis is there, and Reich will get it out. Oh, almost a breakaway pass for Ziemer, but he missed it. That means it's an icing. 2 consecutive clears from Vancouver, so 28 seconds have been killed off as Anisimov waiting behind the net. To Carls for Prince George. Rink wide from left to right for Reich. Back to Carls, and he tried to dangle around Moranov. Lynn broke it up. Moranov, the far boards, trying to stay on his feet and backhand it out, getting help from Levis, and he will whack it past Anisimov.
Boy, it was a lot of work to get that puck out of that blue line.
But they did.
They did, yeah, absolutely right.
And Carls now for Ziemer, who will shoot it around from right to left. Lajoie in the far corner. Lynn will swat it away from him to Moranov. Height gets away from that check. Height into the corner, behind the net now with the puck on the power play. They'll set it up all the way along to the right point. Now Height will move back in, looking for Ziemer in the slot. Pad save. There's a rebound, and it was poked on over the stick of Vallis. The Giants get it out to Leslie, trying to make it a one-on-one shorthanded, and now he'll peel off.
Saves right there so far in this game.
As Leslie heading wide, a backhand pass was blocked off his skate. Yes, the Giants needed that. It's maybe opened up a little bit, perhaps, as rushes both ways. Now Reich with speed, but he's on his own, and he lost the puck in the far corner. Now Leslie behind the net will get it to Ryan Lynn as Hull start up ice. Lynn had his first career goal against the Cougars earlier this season against the Cougars on November 24th. Giants won that game 4-3 in regulation. Komet's in the far corner being harassed by Levis. Goes to Carls on the far side, and now Vallis will get it out to Reich. From center, Roberts will meet him.
Perfect, the way he closed the gap, Roberts.
Great defending. Still didn't get a good look on what happened last time when Roberts may got a stick up high. Lynn will intercept. They'll head in right side. A high shot is stopped. There's a rebound in front. Kick free. They score! Adam Tittleback pokes it home. He's been the only reason this isn't 3 or 4-0. Giants out shooting Prince George 19-10 is a shot. Another one. There's his 18th stop of the game. That one off Tittleback. Into the corner. Moranov got it. Levis right side up to the blue line. He's got Roberts. And a snapshot off the shin pad of Greening out to center. Middlestead will fire it right back in. Michael to Komet. Sweeps it along the boards for Parasak in his own zone. The Washington Capitals' first-round pick this season. He's got 68 points. It was stolen by Levis. He couldn't dangle around Carls. As as it'll come back out to neutral ice. Middlestead is there for Vancouver. Roberts up the middle. Tittle back in, right side for Levis. Giants 3-on-3. Levis will fire! He scores! Top corner from the right circle. Levis gives the Giants a 3-0 lead, his 19th of the season.
You know, after that power play, Nathan, which didn't generate a goal, but we say you can't run a power play much better than that.
Goals.
I don't.
We mentioned pregame, though. Interesting thing about him and others is the home road splits.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I wish I had those numbers off the top of my head. We'll get to it maybe in a little bit as the Giants trying to clear swing and a miss from Levis. And so Anisimov will walk into one, and his wrist shot off a shin pad behind the net. It'll land. Lajoie, far corner. Power play continuing for the Cougars. They're trailing the Giants 3-0 right now. Anisimov moving high slot, a blocker save. There's a big rebound, pops into the air. It's loose outside the crease, and the Giants will clear. Lynn and then Levis will get it out.
You could throw a blanket over all four for any stretch of the imagination. They're a wonderfully successful team on home ice. They're 18-4-3-2, but they're 13-12, 1-0 on the road, and they're trailing right now 3-0 here in Vancouver. They'd love to get one in the next 2 minutes and 25 seconds of this second period.
And the Giants trying to make that not happen as they're onto the puck in the far corner, trying to fight for it. Tittleback and Levis doing some good work, but now Anisimov got free and he ices it. So another chance here. Some tired Cougars.
1:25 left in the second period.
That is a huge goal indeed. That changes the entire outlook of this hockey game. Levis on the near side boards. It'll come on goal, and Hood will cover. Face off in the Giants' D zone.
Just play it right now as if you just went ahead 3-1.
Right.
I mean, it was so easy to say.
From the blue line into the glove. Easy save from Hood. More jawing.
First things first is a face-off win, or have them win the face-off and get it all the way back to their own blue line. 9 seconds.
Yeah, maybe one last chance. Vallis with speed down the right wing. From behind the net now. Left corner, and a pass was blocked. That'll do it for 40 minutes.
Here's Nathan Cantor.
Welcome back inside the Langley Event Center white spot. Vancouver Giants hockey on Sportsnet 650. The third period is underway at the LEC. The Vancouver Giants leading the visiting Prince George Cougars 3-1. The Cougars are on a power play to begin this period, skating right to left as they work their way in. Height down the right side for Parasak. Fought off Moranov and takes it behind the net. Giants up by 2, but a massive kill here. Height left circle down to the goal line. Parasak in front, rebound. Oh, shot off the post, and Hood is able to get his skate tight there. And Moranov stepping up as Kometz. Might be a 2-on-1. Kometz in front for Height all alone. And looks back in front. He missed Kometz, although Moranov actually made a great play. Height actually, I thought he could have got a shot off, but he just couldn't get that pass cleanly.
Boy, Moranov's got range. What a skater. Yeah, I mean, he impacts the game so much defensively, too.
Levis will leave it in his own zone for Middlestead, who turns away from Vallis, and now up for Haliburta, who will flip it into the Cougars zone. Trying to get there first in the far corner, angled off by Leonard, and the Cougars get it to Vallis. 5.5 gone in this third period. Giants leading 4-1 now. The power play goal from Leslie has given that 3-goal advantage. The Cougars give it away at the Giants' blue line. Haliburta trying to escape the check of Zemer, and he's hooked. He's going to get a penalty, or he's going to draw a penalty.
To the point where, you know what, you're piling up. I mean, it's only 4-1.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I think Moranov can be a little bit more effective offensively because he didn't get that chance in Calgary on the power play.
No, that's true. Almost all of his goals in his career at even strength. Moranov to Levis on the right side boards. And Moranov in his career does have 46 career goals, approaching that 50 career goal mark. Giants through neutral ice with speed. It's Tittleback with the entry. Levis in front has Moranov. Oh, it's blocked. Thorpe will retrieve. There was the chance. Roberts now at the blue line. Levis right circle holding on to it. Forced to the boards by Parasak. Back to Roberts. Tittleback top of the left circle. A low shot. That's a left pad save. A good one from Michael and cleared by Chichkin. Right as you said it, Bill. He had the puck right at the slot.
Yeah, right in the right spot.
Roberts will start out. We're back to 5-on-5. As out of the box now is Zemer. Levis through neutral ice. Left side will leave it for Hoylett. Couldn't get it deep. And Roberts, though, will pick it off at center and throw it right back in. Giants changing.
Yeah, he has.
get the exact number handy. Giants do win the offensive zone faceoff. Roberts will throw it to the open corner. Tittleback in front. It's loose for a second. Pounced on by the goaltender, Michaelik. Especially considering he played one game as he makes a blocker save on Haliburton since January 10th. One start since January 10th. Greening.
Was that overtime loss?
Yeah, to Tri-City, yeah. As Tittleback, nice hit from the Giants, and they'll turn it back. Tittleback in right side. Here's Levis, and over the net. Almost beat him again on the glove side. Levis with a goal in the second period. Haliburton got the puck free, but Zimmer's there to scoop it up at center and rip it around. Middlestead in his own zone in the far corner for Tittleback. And now he's forced behind the net by Shergott. Tittleback trying to pick up speed, and one hands it ahead, looking for Haliburton. Good back check from Shergott. Fun afternoon. I hope everyone is enjoying their family day, and I'm sure those in attendance here have enjoyed this one. It is a 5-2 Giants lead at the moment. As mentioned, under 7 to go in this third period. Vancouver hosting the Prince George Cougars. And Bill,
6 games so far. They got one more after this. This is game 7. They play 8 on the season.
Yeah.
And it's the Prince George Cougars that will be back down here.
Yeah, March 9th.
Yeah.
As another
with 13 points, 6 goals, 7 assists for 13 in the 6 games played. He's been a thorn.
Tittleback hops on a loose puck with speed down the right wing. Slows up as he curls back to the blue line. And another turn. Left point. He's got Middlestead. A low one. Deflected rebound. They score! Connor Levis. A 2-goal night for him as well. Giants lead 6-2 with 6:13 to go.
You're seeing a very different Adam Tittleback this year. He comes up that ice, and in the past he would have cut to the middle. He might have run into all kinds of checkers. He went down the wing on that right side, and he pulls up. Man, I wish he had that a little bit further back.
Right back in on the near side boards. Into the corner it goes. Tittleback will chase on Leonard. Foster for Greening. And Roberts broke it up and cleared.
Yeah, remember the Cougars coming into this building tonight, 7-2-1 in their last 10, and they just finished a 2-game series up in Prince George against Everett, losing 3-1 and winning their last game before coming here, a 5-1 win over the Silvertips.
Yeah.
Just tells you, how well they are playing. We've talked about that quite a bit on home ice in regulation. But, you can see the difference on the road, and that's what happens. You go through, you go through ups and downs in the season. Remember, they lost in the final last year, the Western Hockey League final in the round 3. They won.